one of my fondest memories would be the STEM program. She coordinated that program well.
June 2013, when my husband passed, he was passing away, and Miss Clay was the first person to get to the hospital.
I think the best memory I have is when we got the program accredited and the surveyors were here, and she introduced the college and the program and where she wanted to go with it to the surveyors, and they were very impressed with her professionalism.
A fondest memory of her, and I've shared this with her in the past, is I love to see a president who works. And as far back as I can remember, she would always come in early in the morning and leave late at night, and that's what gives me my drive.
When she actually arrived here on campus and took the reign of being campus president at the Atlanta Midtown campus, she embraced it with resilience. Like, she was ready. She had a game plan in place to grow the campus, to make the campus to what it is today.
I just found out that she was also can speak Spanish, and we started talking, and she said to me one thing that I can never gonna forget. She said "Buenos dias," which is good morning, and I found out that she was learning a lot of the Spanish words, and excellent individual. Tira, you are a fantastic leader. Those conversations that we have in Spanish and English is something that I will never gonna forget.
A young female student who was being harassed by a gentleman, and I'll never forget the way she handled the situation. She took the female student into a room, calmed her down, was so gracious and open-hearted with the student, and made the girl feel comfortable. And then she was incredibly decisive about what needed to happen to the student that was harassing her. And I'll never forget that. I really appreciated the way she handled a very bad situation.
My first one-on-ones with Miss Clay, I think it was after we had our honor ceremony. She was here, and she talked about excellence, and that just always sticks with me as I think about Miss Clay. So my goal is always to try to represent her in excellence, because that was one of the first conversations that we talked about.
Absolutely. One of my fondest memories of our president, Ms. Tira Clay, is when through her leadership she led us to have 0 citations for our ACICS accreditation visit. Her leadership was wonderful. She gave great feedback, was always supportive, always positive.
I was in extreme pain, and I made an event that was at a bowling alley. It was a team building event, and she saw that I was in pain. I was sitting down over in a chair at a table, and she came over to me and asked me how I was feeling, and I told her, because I was in extreme pain at that time, and she asked me, could she pray for me? And she prayed for me and told me that I was going to be healed, that she's sorry to see that I'm in such pain, but God would heal me.
When I first met Miss Clay, she was the campus president at the North Lake campus, and she was just so nice to me. So when I introduced myself to her, she said, "Oh, my daughter's name is Takara." So that's really how we met, is that her daughter's name is also Takara.
We meet weekly as far as readmissions committee, and just looking at her facial expressions when we're talking about students and trying to understand situations to help students be successful. She doesn't have a poker face. I know exactly what's going on based off her facial expressions.
I was just very moved with her approach with the student. Very compassionate, but held the student accountable, and by the end of the meeting I felt that she did such a great job representing the school and really had gotten commitment from the student again, and I believe that student is still here in school.
It's actually my first week here. She was so welcoming. She came into my office, sat down, really wanted to get to know me as a person and as an employee. I just was blown away that the campus president would take the time to just sit down and chat with me. It was awesome. It absolutely blew me away.
She is so humble.
Classy. Professional.
Amazing.
Accommodating.
Class.
Elegance.
Peace.
Excellence.
Beautiful.
Inspiring.
Caring.
Professional.
Visionary.
Genuine.
Supportive.
Dignity.
Excellent leader.
A magnanimous leader. Well, you said one word.
That was two.
Magnanimous. Magnanimous, I would say that. And that means she's a generous person, she's genuine, and she's forgiving.
All those characteristics is with Tira. She's a fantastic leader. She's a well communicator. She's an individual who knows exactly how can reach and touch people.
It is so obvious with her speech and how she handles situations and how she treats people. It's amazing to me.
She is a true visionary. She establishes a great vision and paints a great picture of what she's trying to accomplish here at Westwood.
She's very caring. She definitely wants to help students. She wants to inspire them through mentorship, by leading by example.
Most people would think that when I say beautiful, I mean physically only, but she's a beautiful person inside and out. I don't think I've had the opportunity to meet someone that's so genuine and has such a wonderful spirit.
Miss Clay is always smiling, always positive. You can always walk in Miss Clay's office, no matter what she's doing, and she's very, very busy, but she always takes the time to address any issues or concerns that you have. She does it with grace. She is very, very knowledgeable and looks to serve as somewhat of a mentor to you, to actually show you how to solve some of the problems and the issues that you might come across.
And even when you're going through something, she gives you this peace, and you just leave her office feeling like, wow, I feel so much better. I feel so much lighter because I got an opportunity to talk to her.
She's just so, as she moves and communicates, and she works with the leadership team here, she just operates, and she's just fluent and elegant in everything.
Whatever the situation, challenge, concerns, she has plans, and those plans become action and then become productive.
She's uplifting, she's cool, she's friendly. She is like the hippest dresser we have on campus. I love her.
The reason why I chose dignity is very simple. It's because you are worthy of all of our respect.
She is probably the most professional college president I've ever worked with, and she's definitely got a calm and collected and articulate way of dealing with people.
Very classy lady. I think that is so important, to have what she displays as it relates to class, and her professionalism is, I just think it's so important. It's a great example for staff, faculty, and students to see.
We all look up to you. You're a woman of virtue, and I appreciate that. So thank you for setting the standard high. It's a great goal for us to try to reach and strive towards. So thank you for all that you do here on campus.
Miss Clay, thank you for all of your hard work and your dedication over the years. And I've been one of her employees, I think now for at least 7 years. So thank you so much.
Ms. Clay, I appreciate you. I appreciate your leadership. I appreciate your approach, your sense of humor. You've established a great culture here at the school, and I look forward to great things here at Westwood ATM.
Ms. Clay, you are a dynamic, wonderful leader that has turned this campus around, and it is my prayer that God blesses you immensely and gives you the desires of your heart as it relates to this campus, but also as it relates to your life. And I hope that He gives you longevity of 100 or more years, because that might be as long as it will take to reach enough people to show how wonderful you are.
Ms. Clay, I really appreciate everything that you've done for me, the feedback that you've given me, the problems that I bring to your desk from time to time that you help me work through. I really appreciate all your support, the open door policy, but most of all, I appreciate everything that you do for the students. And trust me when I tell you they appreciate it too, because they tell me.
I just want to say thanks for the guidance that you bring to the campus, the leadership. I've been in proprietary schools for quite some time, and you just stand out above and beyond anybody else that I've seen lead a campus, lead a team, grow and develop their people. The transparency that you bring to this campus organization, and the way you help the team just move forward, stay focused and positive. I think it's just a great thing. That's just an awesome campus president.
I have been here for 6 years. This campus has changed a lot, and since she has been here, she has been open, available, and there for us, and as a long-time person here, I appreciate it so much. I love the fact that I can walk into her office, I will get an acknowledgement, I will have someone that listens to me, and take into account that we're people and human beings and co-workers, and she respects us.
That there are not very many leaders that people say, I love her, that we rally around her and we support her with any initiatives that she has, and she does it with such grace, and she's very peaceful and a leader that not too many leaders are like that. So we have to have that composure and that temperament that she has for leadership. I've learned a significant amount from Mrs. Clay, just by knowing her and watching her and observing her. I've learned a significant amount of how to become a leader myself.
And the first thing Ms. Clay said was, God is so faithful. She just kept repeating it. And I've been holding on to that ever since.
Keep shining. Keep being the most awesome person that you are. And never lose that love and light that you have, because everyone sees it. Everyone knows that you are definitely a child of God. Everyone can see that you are a very strong person, and you still have this way of touching everyone. So never lose that light.
I would like to say thank you for your leadership. Thank you for all that you have done. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your compassion. I admire you. I look up to you. It's a pleasure to have someone like you in the office, someone who, when I walk past your office, if no one is in there, your door is open, which symbolically tells me and others who are walking past that you have an open door policy just to come in. And at times I do. I come in and say hi, not only to speak to you, but to get some of your good energy. So I appreciate the good energy that you have. It is a pleasure to come to work and have a president who we know is supportive of not only the students, but the faculty and staff as well. And that is something to be praised and admired and definitely honored. So we just take this time to honor you for who you are, President Clay.